Okay, welcome back. So video 2, remember looking at complementary colours but using sexy colouring in as opposed to boring colouring in. Right, so complementary colours, I have to do the opposites on the colour wheel. So I'm going to go with this pufferfish. He's going to be my blue and, what would that be? Blue and orange. We're going to cut these out so it doesn't matter if we go over our lines. My turtle here, he's going to be greens and red. I sorted my red pencil out. Yes, I have. That's there. Red. And then my lovely squid is going to be purples and yellows. So I can just put them there as a reminder so I don't mix my colours up. Okay, I'm going to start with the pufferfish now. I want the pufferfish to look like a ball. So we did a sphere in our on our one of our earliest pages when we were looking at tone and form. Form means giving something a 3D shape. So at the moment, this line here suggests that this is 3D. But without that, we wouldn't really know if it was flat like a coin or round like a ball. So I'm going to do yellow on the top and blue on the bottom, but I want my highlight to come across as if the sun or the light source is shining across this top here. So I'm going to keep my orange, and you can see I'm using quite a basic colouring in pencil here because I'm aware that you'll all have access to different ranges of things. I'd like to think every house has access to colour pencils. If not, gosh, that would be a sad world to live in. But a light colour to start with, okay? My blue, I think I'll bring the blue in. Now I can be working on the blue at the same time. So I've got a different style of pencil for that, and I'm going to just put it in, again, lightly for the moment. I'm doing mine a little bit more scribbly because I'm aware that I don't really want you to have to sit for ages watching me colour in. Right, I want to bring in some depth from behind now. So I'm going to press on, I'm going to go round his eyes. I'm going to do a little shadow coming from the top here, but not too much because I want the depth to start coming in more around here, and it needs to tie in with the blue. So that's going to be his highlight as where his face is. I don't know why I've decided this is a boy, but for some reason what I have. Then I go with the blue, which is just crumbled. Let's see if I can quickly sharpen it. If not, I'll have to change pencil. Something's there. Okay, let's try. It's a bit blunt. And now I need to build my shadow up. So pressing on much heavier now, especially around the base. Now for building up tone, I do like lots and lots and lots of small circles. That's my technique I like. Loads and loads of them, layered and layered. And then I'm building it up. Now this, by doing it this way, I'm still keeping the highlight there. Okay, but I really need to push down here to the point where I don't think just sticking with this blue is going to be enough. So now I want to change and go to a darker blue, which I have hidden somewhere here. Now my dark blue looks almost like a purple, to be honest, but that can build in. It's got a slightly purpley blue to it. And again, lots of circles. But that's just building up that underneath shadow from a little pufferfish, but I can't go too high with that blue, with the dark blue. Okay, now I'm going to get my lighter colour and I'm going to go over that line again and blend that in a lot more. Always use your lightest colour to blend. Now, while I'm thinking that, I think to myself, well, I could leave that with white as my highlight, but what is it on a colour wheel that makes an orange lighter? It's yellow. So I could get my yellow and just build some of that in to give my little pufferfish a bit of a warmer highlight, like so. And with that in mind, I could use my red to make a darker orange, just where I wanted that cheeky shadow to be, maybe around his eye, to make his eye stand out just that little bit more, like so. Now his little wings, I had no thought. I might flip reverse, so I might do light blue. Can't go into orange because I don't think the complementaries blend very nicely together. So what I'm going to do, in fact, I think no, I've just decided I'm going to just keep them blue, but I would like them to have little dark lines within them to make them look a little bit more fluttery and folded. So light, and I'm just going to press in some little lines just to give the idea that there's some. I've got another dark blue pencil here. I wonder how that one will work. Oh, that's quite good. And that gives little fold lines, little creases, especially right in by his body. I really like this pencil. This one's gonna come right down. This is letting me get some really dark tones right under there. Hello, blue pencil. Where did you come from? You're lovely. Now I'm aware in this demo that I've kind of coloured over his spikes, and I hadn't really intended to do that. Part of me wondered about doing blue on his orange and orange on his blue down here, but I haven't done that. That's something maybe for you to consider when you do your shading. Okay, so that is my pufferfish shaded, trying to give a 3D effect.